Hello, my name's Anthony Joshua, heavyweight champion of the world, and this is the Graham Norton Show.
Let's start the show! To the show. The election's over! Yay! No more leaders' debates! Now we can get on with Brexit! Oh. Hey, what a result! Didn't see that coming. No. No, I tell you, we're recording this on Thursday night, so I don't know what's happened. I just don't know. I hope everyone's satisfied with the result. So, election aside, it has, of course, been another very trying week for the UK with the horrific events last weekend just around the corner here on London Bridge. And obviously our hearts go out to everyone affected by that awful attack. But as dark as Saturday was, I don't know about you, I just thought it was so brilliant to see the way that London reacted. And people just got up and got on with their business, and you're all here tonight, and that's fantastic. London is unstoppable. Yeah. Of course, you know, it was wonderful to see all the support that London got from around the world. Well, I say all around the world. Who needs scumbag terrorists as enemies when London has friends like this? Yes! Donald Trump found time in his busy schedule to pick a fight on Twitter with London Mayor Sadiq Khan over his response to the attacks. You know, it's called a Twitter spat, although I believe when Trump's involved, you shorten it to I mean, you know, like, seriously, is there anybody who wants Donald Trump to stay up all night tweeting instead of just going to bed? Apart from you. Yeah. Duly noted, Melania. Yes. So, only a couple of months until Trump's planned state trip to London. Yeah, good luck with that. We'll be waiting for you. That'll be awful. I mean, some people are saying that the visit shouldn't happen at all and that hell will freeze over before Trump comes to this country. The bad news is, since Trump pulled America out of the Paris Climate Agreement, hell could freeze over sooner than we think. Listen, everybody, we've got a great show for you tonight and lots of guests to get on. Later, we'll be meeting Sherlock and Hobbit star Martin Freeman. He's here. He'll be talking about his new West End comedy. And we'll have music from pop sensation Shawn Mendes. Yes! Shawn Mendes! Performing his single, There's Nothing Holding Me Back. But first, yeah, all right. But first, we know him from The In-Betweeners, Cuckoo and Man Down. I think it's fair to say he's the biggest comedian in the UK. It's the hilarious Greg Davies! Hello! Hi! You look so smart. Really sharp. So sharp. Really sharp. Beautiful, yeah. Now, this British boxer is an Olympic gold medalist, an MBE, and a true gentleman of the sport. Please welcome the heavyweight champion of the world. It's Anthony Joshua! Yeah! There you go. Hello! Good to see you. Really good to see you. Anthony, Greg. And this Oscar-winning actress has become one of our finest leading ladies. Now playing the femme fatale in new thriller My Cousin Rachel. Welcome back, Rachel Weisz! Hello! Thank you. Is it
Nice to see you again.
Yes, I know, we just did all that.
Yeah, we just met out there. But
do you feel like the smallest person on planet Earth?
yeah, I do. If I took my heels off, I'd be your height. Let's
all sit down.
big heels.
It's early for a burn.
I know. Actually, do you know what? I assumed you'd be taller than him, but no, you were even taller than him.
Yes. Yet again, I've been bought on this show as eye candy.
But they are impressively large.
They are, aren't they?
Both of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Very.
Thank you.
I think Greg might be blushing.
Blood pressure.
Waving his 14s about down here as well.
But you both you carry it very well. You're very...
Do you think?
Yes, I do.
Very sweet of you.
They do, don't they?
You know, because I think about being told, whenever you meet people, they go, you know, like us tonight, you kind of dwarf people. Like, here's a lovely picture of Anthony. You were at the Glamour Awards, I think, during the week.
Yeah.
They were, like...
Oh, my gosh.
I mean...
That was Jerry Halliwell from Spice Girls.
Oh.
Yes!
Yeah, from Spice Girls.
It looks like a toddler has strolled up to you to ask for an autograph. But you have a weird Jerry Halliwell connection, don't you?
Years ago, I grew up in the Meriden estate, and she lives in Hertfordshire. And we lived in a cul-de-sac, and a neighbour a few doors up, you know how it is, like, she was massive in the Spice Girls, and I heard she was across the road, and I was a super fan at around 10 years old, 8 years old. And I run over, and I've still got my photo album, so I've got a picture of me and her, and I see her then at the Glamour Awards, and either you act like the big cool guy, like, yeah, how's it going, Jerry, you all right, yeah? But I was honest with her, and I was like, Jerry, I met you when I was 10 years old, and it was nice to bring back that connection, because she's still friends with my neighbours, with my old neighbours.
Were you her height when you were 10?
She's still dwarfing her at 10 years old.
Really? Were you really tall at 10?
Yeah, really skinny and tall, really skinny and tall.
Wow.
Yeah, me too. Devastating to my self-esteem.
But the thing is, boxing does have a really diverse group of fans. So you're waiting... I think you were in Wembley Stadium waiting to go on, and you got FaceTimed. Who FaceTimed you?
It was interesting, because I was getting physio and stuff, just getting the final bits and bobs done, and I've listened to hip-hop the majority of my life. And Dr. Dre, you know, we work with Beats by Dre and all that stuff, and it's not someone that you expect to call you. You only expect to work with the team who kind of help push your brand and stuff. And then they was like, come to the kitchen, someone's on the phone and need to speak to you. So imagine, I'm like, for goodness sake, these lot don't leave me alone, man. I'm trying to do my physio. And I walk in and I'm eating my sandwich, and then Dr. Dre's on the phone. So it's like, I don't know who you look up to or who your music icons are, but Dr. Dre was one of mine, and it was unbelievable to have him on the FaceTime talking with me.
And what did he say? Just like, good luck?
I love the lines of that. Like, he speaks in a very well... Hello, it's Dre here. I want to wish you a lot of luck with the fight.
What did he say? Was it private?
No, just along the lines of, like, because of the type of fight it was, Klitschko, he reigned for 10 years and he's well known.
Yeah.
And I was up and coming, I was trying to get his belts. So he had heard about the fight and
I
really
heard that
got
you've
involved.
never been knocked down, though. Is that...
Yeah,
Is that
in
accurate?
the fight. Yeah, in the professional ranks.
Right.
And, yeah, Klitschko, you know, he threw a punch and it whizzed past me and I slipped, actually. So I didn't actually go down, I slipped.
Wow.
No, he hit me with a sweep.
Yeah,
I didn't even see it
do you want to see a clip?
Where's that cord?
I watched Anthony's fight on my own in my flat, and when he slipped and went down, I went, he's hurt! On my own.
Now, listen, Rachel Weisz brings us a gothic romance, My Cousin Rachel. It opens tonight. You are playing Rachel. And Rachel, she is an amazing character. I mean, I imagine for an actress it's extraordinary, because she's either a real piece of work or just a sort of heartbroken lady.
Exactly.
So, where do you stand on it? Discuss.
Well, when I first read the script, I got to the end of it and I called the director who also adapted it from the novel, and I said, well, did she or didn't she? What she's accused of is having murdered her husband and now slowly poisoning this young man that Sam Claflin plays. So I called Roger and I said, did she or didn't she? And he said, I don't know. And he said, that's why I like it. It's a mystery. I had to make a decision in order to play her as to what she was up to, but I didn't ever tell anyone.
Did you tell us... I mean, you must have talked about it all the time on set. No.
No.
How weird. Yeah. Because, so the idea is she comes back, she's been there, she comes back to Britain, and she has the possibility of being very wealthy.
Yes, so her husband's died, apparently from a brain tumour, and he got very paranoid towards the end of his life and thought that I was trying to hurt him. But I've come as a widow to England to see the young man who was his ward, his cousin. But I possibly could be coming to poison him and to get all of his money and all of his jewels, because he has a bank, bank vault full of jewels. Or I could just be a woman who's looking for a safe harbour, who's misunderstood because she's quite modern, she's quite sexually liberated, and she doesn't believe that you should be just owned by your husband. She believes that you might possibly work for a living. Very shocking in the 19th century. So, yeah, she could be just a misunderstood modern woman, or she could be a manipulative femme fatale poisoner.
And in the thing, we saw, the thing, in that thing, the telly, we saw some horses and things. Now, you look in the movie like a very experienced... Are you doing the riding in the film?
Yeah.
Oh. And didn't your horse have history?
Oh, yes. I think I know what you mean, that it had been trained on Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And it had been taught... but Camilla, she's a brilliant horsewoman, and she trains all her horses. She works for a company called Devil's Horsemen. They're fantastic horses. I don't want to make it sound like it was dangerous, but it was really dangerous. Apparently, this horse had been trained to die. So if you pulled his left rein very hard, he would very elegantly collapse his front legs, his back legs, and lie down. And these are great, big, giant thoroughbred stallions, bigger than you both. And I was on
Oh, now I get it. Okay, some perspective there. Okay, wow.
They were big. It was a big fella. But I canted out the shot and I stopped and pulled the left rein, and he just died on his left side, and I was on the left side, so he died on me. It wasn't unpainful, but it was okay. We got up and it was okay, but everything went silent, very silent. You know that silence that comes over things.
People just going, oops. This isn't going to end well.
An entire horse on Rachel Weisz.
But you've had the common problem of frisky horses as well, haven't you?
There are different kinds of thoroughbred stallions. There are those that have been... I don't know if the technical term for horses... Gelded. Thank you. I didn't even say castrated or not. Gelded.
Yeah,
gelded. Yes, gelded. They do not have their testicles.
Yes, we've got it. Yeah, we're all up to speed. We've got castrated, gelded, we're on it. Yeah. If people aren't following the story now...
I'm trying to do it in the best sort of PG word, science word.
Science word.
But so if they have not been gelded, they're extremely sensitive to the smells of other horses. Actually, man horses or female horses, they don't care. They smell horse, and they get basically just really enormous erections, which in a 19th century film, it's just not appropriate.
You feel like someone should mention it. Yes. You're just chatting on.
But actually, Camilla's found she had a couple of ways of making it go away. But the one that's more mentionable would be she got Vicks, that you put on your chest when you got a cold. She put it inside the horse's nostrils. Nowhere painful. Yes.
I want to know the method you can't mention.
Yes, it was just...
What's the science? The science.
Well, it was just to
get it done.
Kick it until...
That was like a party game. Kick the... Come on, kids!
That's a professional technique to get rid of a horse's erection. It's to kick it in the...
And Rachel, are you a boxing fan?
That's a no. I just speak to the PR team about it.
The truth is, I can't watch it because I can't handle it because it's so real. I mean, it's not. There's nothing pretend about it.
You have to come to a show one day, even though that's as real as it gets. But what's good, I think, and I'm going to sell it now, is I just think like the entertainment perspective, really getting involved. Like I've met you now, and when you meet someone, I think it makes it a completely different like type of fight because you have that connection. Oh, I spoke to that person before, and then you see them in their job fighting.
You're not
You might
suggesting you
enjoy-
have a fight with Rachel, are you?
I think Graham and Rachel.
Celebrity deathmatch.
No, that's a beautiful point because I meet
Yeah.
you're
It's different.
Yeah, you're very
but
elegant.
I think, wouldn't that make it worse? Because then I'd be kind of like, it's my mate Anthony, don't hit him.
I guess I'd be able to just see the pure skill. If you only see someone fight, you just think that they're... I don't know, I find it terrifying. My husband is a huge, enormous fan of yours, and when the big fight was on a few weeks ago, I was told that the television was his for that night, and I had to leave the house because he didn't want me coming in and going, oh, no, you know. But he wanted me to say to you that he's
Send
just
him my regards
a
as well.
tremendous fan.
Send him
Yeah, he is.
And send him mine.
I'm getting a bit for
I know he's a big man down fan.
But the thing is, tell us this, Anthony. How many years were there between you starting boxing, putting on gloves and starting boxing, and winning a gold medal at the Olympics?
Putting on gloves and winning was 4 years. Fighting was...
See, that's
4.5 years.
bonkers. Like, it makes it sound easy.
Yeah.
But surely that's a rare story. A regular person couldn't do that.
Yeah, you can. Anyone can do it. I swear to you. I'm no different. I was no different.
No, but you were like you do have a natural ability.
But
And
did they know straight away when your trainer saw you when you were a kid?
You know how the boxing is, like, let's say, the old school boxers, like, you know, cigarette and that, who's going to be heavyweight champion of the world in. As soon as you walk through the door, everyone's going to be champion. But it's only potential, so it's who sticks with it. That's what I think is key in boxing.
But I think what's interesting is because he wasn't a kid. That was the thing, like, because we hear that story about, you know,
The
kids...
10-year-old.
Yeah, 10-year-old being... And they're saved from kind of being in gangs and getting into trouble and stuff. But you came to it quite late.
Yeah, that's interesting, yeah. So I moved out of Hertfordshire into London, and then, so at the time I had more time for myself, and I started banging out the weights, pumping iron. You know, when you buy, like, you got 30 quid spare from EMA money in college. I don't know if anyone remembers. EMA money. And then you buy one of them Argos bench presses that have every single kit on it. And I just started pumping iron, and I started training with my cousin because he was doing it. And we just started training together.
So you were, what, 18 when you kind of turned your life around?
18, yeah, when I started fighting.
Because I do think it's a properly inspiring story, because there must be lots of kids out there who found themselves in a particular situation when they're 17 and 18, and they think it's too late, I can't get out of this.
And everyone at different stages, even, like, if you want to start at 27, it's not about becoming... I don't see, like, the championship stuff as what's important. I think, like, how you represent yourself, the stuff you learn, that's what's important. So the success isn't just in the winning in the ring, it's what you get out of the sport, I think. And that's what I like about boxing.
And was there a turning point? Like, I know you had to spend a couple of weeks on remand in prison and stuff. Was that a turning point?
Can we cut that part out?
Oh, OK.
I'm joking.
Oh, OK, no. I was saying, who told me that? I don't know that.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, I was in the same wing. I don't like to talk about it either. But that was that kind of a proper wake-up call for you, or...?
No, because you still feel invincible. Everything's about feeling invincible, but I think it was mainly my family name. As I said, like, the Joshuas, I started realising that there was that sort of respect, that it wasn't just for me, like, it branches out into the family. So through boxing, where I was representing myself properly, I kind of see the change in how people would treat me. Instead of, you know, treating me with respect out of fear, they'll treat me with respect out of love. And that love reflects onto my whole family, and that's what I like. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
coming?
no, absolutely.
So that's where I started seeing the change, and it's one or the other. Saturday night in Opera House or Oceana, or or running. Running around the streets, and I chose running. And now I can balance the two now.
Yeah.
If there are any sort of young kids out there who have got extra money from their college grants and they're thinking, shall I spend this on bench pressing or
books,
or shall I have an extra burger every night? You can see how those two things...
Choices. But I love that you tell that story, and then how incredible to think that boy, that kid who did that, you know, with his money, just a couple of months ago, there you were, Wembley Stadium, 90,000 people, broke Sky box office records, showed in 140 countries, world heavyweight champion beating Vladimir Klitschko. I mean, it's an incredible, incredible achievement. I mean,
Thank you very much.
The thing that fascinates me, I think we've got a still of when you slipped.
You can see the position I'm in. That whoop,
Yeah,
slip,
I mean, look, obviously there's some water there, I think. And, but when that happens and you find yourself on the canvas, and that's in the 6th round, you've been boxing for a while there. Like, where do you go to in your head to kind of... Because it must be so hard not to think, this is over.
You can think that. It's like, this is the one thing I didn't train for. Out of all the stuff I've been training for, this is the one thing that you don't prepare for. So you go into that fight or flight mode where it's like, OK, I could either stay on my back and say to myself, I've given it my all and I'm happy with coming this far, or you go up and fight the extra rounds and you think, I want to go that little bit further. It's just that fight or flight mode, because as I said, it's not something that you prepare for. So when you find yourself in that situation, I think then it becomes about character. So who are you... Take away all the stuff that you've been taught. You have to unteach yourself and go into who are you, what do you represent, and that's a fight. I'm a fighting man, so I got up and just carried on scrapping with him.
And the 11th round, you knock him down, you get the title. In the end, was that stamina? Was that just you being a much younger man? He's 41.
I don't know. Do you know, he come in unbelievable shape. He's phenomenal, got experience. And I just think, as I said, because he was knocked down, I was knocked down, we were both tired. I think it was just about character, and I think it's that spite. You need that spite, you know what I mean? You need that, you know, it's like them horses, like no one put that Vicks on my nose, that fight. You know what I mean? No one put Vicks on my nose, that fight. That's basically the best way to describe it.
And despite all the success, is it? I mean, is it a story that you still live at home with your mum, or do you actually live at home with your mum?
No, I live at home with my mum. I
hope you're paying her some rent.
There she is. That was on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
That was on Wednesday, so Thursday was the press conference, Friday, and then we fought, so... Yeah.
And your mum didn't watch the fight?
She, like that, you know, it's that, how you feel.
Has she ever been able to watch?
I took her to the Olympics, and that was it, but... As I said, I don't think fighting you do for passion. It's not a job career. So I don't like... It's not like I'm going to bring my mum to work day type thing. You know what I mean? So I kind of keep it separate. I do like to keep it separate.
But she approves of the fighting. She doesn't.
Because of the person, how I am now.
It's funny. My dad said to me when I was at secondary school and I was being bullied, he took me to a room away from my mum and he said, this is when you need to prove that you're a man. This is when you need to show strength of character. Because he knew it was happening to me. And I really listened to him, you know, and he said, you turn around and hit a bully once and you'll never get hit again. So I did. The next day I went in and I did hit the kid jumped on my back and I turned around and hit him and he beat the
So he didn't teach you the fundamentals to the
Everyone was clapping.
But your mum likes a scrap, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's harder than me, for sure.
Yeah.
She had a play fight with my dad once and chased him up the stairs and punched her way through a toilet door.
That's what it tells you.
I don't want to get into that.
Listen, Greg Davies, he's back on tour in September. And why is it called You Magnificent Beast?
Oh, I was just in a taxi in central London going home and I was stuck in traffic and my window was open and a really drunk student just dived through the window and grabbed hold of me, came really close to my face and went, oh, my God, you magnificent beast.
We should also say Man Down returns to Channel 4 this summer. Series 4. It's a hit.
It's still going.
Yeah, and all the previous series are available to catch up on all 4. What can you tell us? You're filming it now?
It's the last day tomorrow, actually. Last day of filming, but it's... what can I tell you about it? It's the most ridiculous series so far, and probably the most offensive.
But it's all based on your experiences as a teacher?
Well, loosely, Graham.
Well, except you say that every time Greg's here, you tell us stories of being teacher, and I keep thinking, oh well, that's it now. He'll have told us you know, the funny things that happened to me as a teacher. But it seems like a bottomless pit, like school trips. Because school trips seems like that's when all rules go out the window for pupils, everybody.
And for teachers, I think.
Yeah.
I think. You've got to remember, when I first started teaching, I was 21 years of age, you know, and I was sent to Paris on a school trip. Three of us, all of us in our early 20s, in charge of a busload of kids. I mean, it's frankly amoral.
What'd you get up to?
Do you know, it's awful. I can say it now. I'm never going to go back to teaching now, right?
I think it's unlikely. Yeah.
And I got really drunk with two friends in a hotel room when the kids were all in bed. Yeah. Like, really drunk. We'd had a bottle of tequila between the three of us. And then I heard kids running around. It's so bad, isn't it? Heard kids running around, and I'm quite good at pretending to be sober when I'm not. So I said, I'll go out and I'll deal with this to my friend Tony, who's still a teacher. And I went out, and there were these kids all in their nighties and pyjamas, all giggling, and I went out, what's going on here? And they were like, oh, sorry. I said, you know you should be in your bedroom. This is absolutely disgraceful. And I was doing a beautiful job when Tony came out of my room, and I don't know why, he was just in his boxer shorts. And a really big pair of boots. And he started going like this, you should be in bed. And I grabbed him by the face. I was so frightened. I grabbed him by the face and I just pushed him back into my room. I closed the door. One of the kids went, is that Mr. Stevens? And I went, yes, he's not feeling very well. And I accepted it. That was it.
Right, time to meet my next guest. He made us laugh in The Office, thrill us in Sherlock, and wowed us in The Hobbit. Please welcome Mr. Martin Freeman! Good. All good. Yeah, it's good.
You sound very nervous.
I know. No, I'm not saying a thing. Are you well?
Yeah, well, have I made you nervous?
No.
I've been watching this backstage. You were happy as Larry.
I am happy.
I'm outside terrified.
I'll tell you what it was. I just saw the two of you meeting them, and it was very Hobbit-like. That's all. It was just... And I was going to say it, and then I thought, that's really rude, don't say it, and now you've made me say it, so I feel bad. And you know, you've met Rachel before?
We met briefly.
Yes.
We met briefly at the last Bond. The last Bond, we said hello.
OK, well done.
Yeah.
That's nice. Polite. And Greg, you do...
No, I've never met Greg.
No, we've never met.
No,
You're kidding?
No, I used to spar with Anthony, but I've never met Greg.
Martin, you've got a new play. It's opening the West End, not on the 15th September. It's at Noel Coward Theatre, and it's Labour of Love.
Yes.
And obviously yourself and Sarah Lancashire. And broadly speaking, it is a play about the Labour Party.
Yeah, it kind of is. What appealed to me about it was it contained things in it that were like conversations I was having every day with people I knew about... I'm a Labour supporter, but even if you're not, I think it's been fairly clear in the last few years that Labour has been having an interesting time. Yeah. And a play landed in my lap that was just really... It was really funny and really touching and also quite... just very pertinent to now. It was very, very up-to-date.
Sarah Lancashire, she plays the constituency agent.
Yes. So I'm an MP and she's my constituency agent, and I'm a kind of slightly... Well, I'm not. I'm part of that Blairite wing of modernisers, I suppose, in the party, from the early 90s. It covers kind of 25 years. So he gets his seat in Nottinghamshire, and he wants to push the party forward in the way that we all saw actually happened. And she is just from a more kind of traditional base. Yeah.
And will recognisable politicians, do people play politicians we know in it? No,
not really. No, I don't think so. I mean, I guess there are... No, I was going to say there are maybe types, but not even that, really. It's not a huge cast. I don't mean size-wise, but I'm the tallest person in it. I'm going to make a point of that. Everything I do, I have to be the tallest person. That's why I work so little. But no, there are kind of, you know, you would I mean, anyone who knows anything vaguely about British politics would know that I'm from that wing of the Labour Party that we're trying to modernise.
Yeah,
it's the old conversation of do you go and stay left wing and true to your principles and run the risk of never being in power, or do you come a little bit over to the middle and, you know, possibly win a term or two? You know.
And are you nervous about doing a play like this? Because, as you know, people love it when actors have opinions. Because, you know,
yes.
Presumably you do you get flack when you stick your head above the parapet?
Yeah, I think, I mean, you know, yeah, I'm a member of the Labour Party and I'm not ashamed of it. It's, you know, it happens to be what my team is. But I love plenty of Tories, you know, in my life.
And you are allowed to have opinions. But
well, yeah, of course.
But have you been asked to do things like Question Time, Newsnight?
Yes, and I wouldn't do it. Yeah, because I'd get taken to the cleaners, you know. I'd be hung out to dry completely because these people... It would be like... Well, it would be like, should we have a fight? Like, no, these people do it for a living. They do it 24 hours a day. And so there's... However right I feel or however much I think, no, I think I'm right about this issue, someone could... hang me out to dry in 30 seconds with a sort of well-placed statistic. So,
and you're like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're
know
just
that. Are you a boxing fan?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I watched the Klitschko fight. Yeah, definitely.
It was the Joshua fight.
For me, it's always been the Klitschko fight. Yeah. I was gutted that night. I did. It was amazing. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really, really good. Yeah.
Well, listen, I tell you, all of you, Anthony's going to give us some tips, I would say. Some tips on boxing. We've got a very, very, very high-tech piece of equipment over here. So if you'd like to come with me, it's over here. We've been playing with this all afternoon. I love this thing. OK, so I'll just turn it on. Hang on. It's on. It's on. Now, ooh. OK, there we go. So I hit that.
Yeah.
OK, so... Ooh. It didn't talk...
Come on.
It didn't talk this afternoon. What's happened to it? Shut up!
Just hit it, just hit it.
So oh, no, you're serious? He's really going for it. OK. Now, do you have any tips? Do you have any tips?
Because you're in high heels.
Should I take them off?
No, not chill. I think...
OK.
We're taking this very seriously, ladies and gentlemen.
He's talking to me.
I think no run-ups. If you want to take them off, whatever you feel
I wasn't even thinking about run-ups. So Rachel, go for it. No, don't take your shoes off.
I'll just hit like a girl in these.
Go on, Rachel.
Yeah, don't you think?
Love, so competitive.
I like that.
Wow. Oh.
She's down.
She's down. She slipped. Do you want to go first, Rachel, or you want to go...
Oh, I don't mind. I just feel like I could hit something
OK, you
now.
seem keen. Go on, then. Any other advice?
Are you left or right-handed?
Right.
Right, so you know, right leg back, so you really get the whole...
Right leg back.
OK.
And the aim is just to hit it so it goes away.
You go into that. You go boom, and it goes back up.
OK.
OK.
Go, Graham.
Honestly, mine was so bad. So let's see what Rachel gets, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
you get a score.
Okay.
You get a score. You get a score.
Left leg forward.
Yeah.
Are you in range, though? Are you in range?
Oh, I don't know. Shall I find out? Is that...
Come forward a bit, come forward a bit. Because you want to... Remember, your aim is to punch through the bag.
Through, so I want to go like that.
Yes, I like that.
And just hit it in the middle.
Come on.
Oh! What do we get? 182! Who's going next? What do we next? OK, here we go. OK, we have 182. 182 to beat. 182 to beat. OK. Here we go. Okay. Loving it. There's a terrible thing where you don't care and then you do.
Yeah, I know. Can't I just have a stare down with him? And is who laughs first, loses. Right. OK.
Oh! Oh, look, oh, my God! Oh, look! Oh! Wow! Right.
Blimey! 594.
Okay. It's 594. Oh, no. It's 594 to beat. 594 to beat. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua.
Are you on?
Oh, no,
Are you on?
No, I'm so not. Okay. Go. Oh, no, I'm going to do this. Here we go. Oh, look, I'm still going. Okay, there you go. Okay. Now, what was yours? Eight?
I think it was 3,000.
No, it's 672, was it?
What? 672.
632. So if you don't beat that, you've lost the title.
Beat me, I mean, look at this.
Okay, here we go. This
Same
is
technique as you.
The world champion. Oh! Well done! 848! Excellent. Very good, everybody. Well done. Right, it's time for music. This singer-songwriter went from social media phenomenon to one of the most successful pop stars in the world. Here performing his latest hit, There's Nothing Holding Me Back, it is Shawn Mendes. Come on over and see us do. Well done. Thank you so much for doing that, sir. Very nice to meet you. Shawn Mendes, come and join the group. That's Greg there. Anthony, Rachel, Martin.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi.
Gang's all here.
How's it going?
Nice to
Hey.
Oh.
Pleasure. How are you guys?
Yeah, good.
I see some hardcore Shawn Mendes fans have snuck in. There's some girls in the front row there. They
are.
They knew all the dance moves, everything.
I see them a lot. They're very familiar faces. Thank you for coming.
Again. That's from the deluxe. There's now a deluxe edition of your album, Illuminate.
Yes.
Yes, very good. And that's out. I'm sure you have it. You have it, don't you? Yeah, of course.
Good.
Yes. So here's the thing. So how old are you now, Shawn?
I'm 18.
Wow. 18. Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, how old are you?
No, I'm 27.
Okay,
Yeah, no, he's really old.
Yeah, 27.
I'm 27. No, because
I'm 27.
Right. Yeah,
Stone.
yeah. 27 stone.
But the odd thing is now in Canada it's 21 to drink.
19 in Canada.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're nearly there.
So close. So...
Oh.
No, it's not been that. I've been in Europe for 9 weeks.
Yeah.
I know. I've been in Europe for 9 weeks touring, so it's been great.
That's going to be such a shock to go back, isn't it?
It's going to suck, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not going to be able to go anywhere.
No, I wouldn't bother. Just
No.
well, actually, you're on a world tour, so you're fine.
Yeah, but I go home in a couple of days, so I'm gonna have to, yeah. And I can't get a fake ID. It just.
No, in fairness. You look very like Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, I know.
Who famously is 18.
Yeah.
But is it got like because you just sold out 2 nights at the O2? I mean, that's thousands and thousands of people. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you go home. You go home to Canada and just watch television for a few days.
Pretty much, yeah. Actually, no, I'm home for a few days, like 9 days, and then I'm in America for the American tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is 21 to get a drink. in
Yeah, so I'm
America.
screwed
That's
there.
really close.
I'm just trying to come back here.
Yeah. You'll save your voice.
Yeah,
You'll save your
yeah.
voice. You'll sound.
So that I'm
you'll
good for
sound-
when I come back.
So frighteningly English that all we're worried about on this couch is the fact that he can't drink. You've sold millions of records. I'm so sorry you can't get pissed.
I cancel that world tour. 21, don't go there.
Rubbish.
Listen, you sounded great tonight, and thank you very much for doing that for us. Shawn Mendes, everybody. Excellent. That is nearly it for tonight. Before we go, we do have time for just a quick visit to the big red chair. Who's there? Hello.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Julie.
Julie, lovely. And where do you live, Julie?
Barnet.
Barnet.
I met Julie the other day.
Sorry?
I met her the other day at a
He's
petrol
just read
station.
my story.
Oh, I was talking about-
Oh,
was thinking, I know that face. I don't forget a face.
Did anything happen, or she just met you?
At first, she was like, oh, their friend wanted a picture and was talking for ages. I was on time to my meeting. And then she was just like, I don't care about boxing. And then that's it. We just started talking, got a picture, and it was a lovely story. We spoke for about 15 minutes at the petrol station, and that was it. So
15 minutes?
A good 15 minutes.
That's a wear off.
So, yeah, I remember her face. I did remember her face.
You would. OK. Well done. If you'd like to join us on the show, and if you jump in that, you can contact us via website at this very address. That is it for tonight. Please say thank you to my guests, Shawn Mendes, Greg Davies, Anthony Joshua, Rachel Weisz, and Mr. Martin Freeman. Join me next week with pop legend Alison Moyet, new Spider-Man Tom Holland, actress Sienna Miller, Planet of the Apes Andy Serkis and Woody Harrelson, and the always entertaining Mr. Mark Wahlberg. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.